So we have glenohumeral arthrokinematics, and you guys all know roll, spin, roll and glide, and how they function at the ball and socket joint to centralize a joint. These, when they occur together, it creates this spin within the glenoid fossa. And keep in mind, the glenoid fossa is a lot smaller than the humeral head. So it really needs to stay centered in this very small joint surface area. So orient you guys, I have the axis of rotation where it begins and ends in yellow and red respectively. Something to consider in the shoulder is because this area on which this ball is essentially sitting is so small, unlike the hip, which has much more congruency, these muscle forces are extremely important to prevent these micro amounts of glide in different directions. And so if I have a net superior glide of the deltoid, I have an inferior glide generated by the teres minor, inferior glide generated by infraspinatus, and then I have mostly compression generated by supraspinatus and mechanical prevention of superior glide. When I abduct the shoulder or elevate the arm, I typically get this spin within the glenoid fossa. Now, if the deltoid is extremely overactive or I have insufficient strength, more passive resistance of the infraspinatus teres minor, notice I not only have less compression that stabilizes that humeral head, but I also don't have the inferior moment arms to counteract the superior shear that this deltoid can create. And so my axis of rotation begins to move as I elevate the shoulder. And we see something like this in massive rotator cuff tears.